If you've been watching my videos, you'd notice that I use this look for myself. But if you didn't know, I've been through a lot of changes in my character over the years. And in this video, I'll show and explain all the different changes that I've had over the years. Before I show you guys my first design, I would like to explain when I first found out I could draw. This took place in first or second grade, I don't really know which one, but it's one of them. And my teacher would make it where every Friday we would get a prompt. It was mainly what we were going to do over the weekend, and we had the options to write a sentence or draw a picture. Since I despised writing at the time, I decided to draw a picture, and that's when I discovered my talent for drawing. So then I got this notebook and filled it to the brim with drawings. And in the notebook, I drew my first character design. And a lot of you guys might be thinking, wait, wouldn't your first design be a stick figure? Nope. My first design wasn't a stick figure. But my first design is just as basic as a stick figure, if I'm honest. Anyways, my first design was a circle head with 5 ovals. Pretty basic, if I'm honest. Also, there was no hair. Also, there were no hands. It was just a full shirt and pants with no shoes or invisible hands. But over time, I added visible hands and shoes. Also, I had this design before I discovered the odd ones out. So when I discovered the odd ones out, I added a few changes to my character. Here were all of the changes I made. The legs attached to the body. The arms weren't yet, and when they weren't attached, I made everyone have sleeveless shirts. So basically, I got rid of the sleeves. I added 4 fingers. I added actual feet. I made my lightning bolt on my shirt, and then I added my hairstyle that I've been using since the 4th grade. Fun fact, since the hairstyle was the only one I knew how to draw, all my characters with hair had it, even if they didn't have curly hair. But in 7th grade, I made the hairstyles different for all the characters. Anyways, over time, I didn't really change much, except for some things. I made it where the sleeves and pant legs were separated from the skin, and also I made it where the arms were attached to the body. Anyways, I don't think I'll have any more changes, but maybe there will be small changes, because I like sticking with this style. I've had this style since the 4th grade. Well guys, first animation, or long form animation of 2026. Feels weird how we're already in this year, huh? Anyways, thank you for helping out through a great year. We're almost at like 6 months, which is pretty nice. And yeah, also thank you so much for helping me hit 200 subscribers. It really means a lot. And try and help me hit 250 after the making of this video. It would really mean a lot. For real. Thank you. Also, fun fact about this video. In between the time of pets and my thoughts on AI, I was actually supposed to make this video on the Ibis Paint app, but then I canceled it because when I discovered Flip-A-Clip, I decided to make animations on there, and I didn't want to remake it on Flip-A-Clip because I already took a lot of time on it, so I didn't feel like remaking it now. But now I did. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.